we see in our gospel today the character of Zacchaeus. He was a chief tax collector and was rich, really rich. Of course, you know, a chief tax collector, you get commissions from your tax collectors. So he was like really very rich. But I think he was also very empty. He felt this emptiness in his heart. That's why when he heard that Jesus was passing by, he ran. He was short in stature, so he climbed the tree. That was an embarrassing thing to do. It's like a monkey. But he was willing to do that because he wants to see Jesus. And then Jesus stopped by and called his name. Imagine Jesus knowing his name. Zacchaeus, hurry and come down, for I must stay at your house today. And I was like just imagining how Zacchaeus was experiencing that intimacy that helped him detach from his attachment to money. That's why he was able to say, look, half of my possessions, Lord, I will give to the poor. And if I have defrauded anyone of anything, I will pay back 4 times as much. But I think it's not just the attachment to money that Zacchaeus was experiencing. He was also finding his identity in his possessions. But here, as he was growing in intimacy with Jesus, what did Jesus say? Today salvation has come to this house because he too is a son of Abraham. Zacchaeus was finding his identity as the son of the Father. In our first reading today, there was a rebuke to the people in the church of Laodicea, okay? Because they were kind of being lukewarm, because that's what will happen. If we're attached to things or other people other than God, we will become lukewarm. Then he says, for you say, I am rich, I prospered, and I need nothing. You do not realize that you are wretched and pitiable, poor, blind, and naked. Therefore, I counsel you to buy from me gold, refined by fire, so that you may be rich. The Lord has given us money, possession, because we need it, right? For shelter, food, clothing, whatever. We need money, but it's not the most important thing in our life. As we saw in the gospel today, it didn't make Zacchaeus happy. So we need money, but we need to detach ourselves from it. Yes, we need to use it, but not to be attached to it. That's why a good way of being detached from money is that, how do we use our money? Of course, we need to use it for our needs, but also, are we helping the poor? Are we giving money to the poor? Are we helping out the church? Because the church needs the money. Now, in our first reading today, it says, listen, I am standing at the door knocking. If you hear my voice and open the door, I will come into you and eat with you and you with me. You see, what Jesus did with Zacchaeus, he's offering to all of us. He is knocking at the door of our heart. He wants to share intimacy with us. Because, as I've said, as we share in our intimacy with the Lord, that's where we will detach ourselves from the things of this world. As we share our intimacy with the Lord, that's where we will find our identity as sons and daughters of the Father.